I'm going to ask Louise to give us a bit of context for this judging panel and take us back to 1969. Hello. The Booker Prize archive holds many notes taken by the rather imperious novelist Rebecca West, who judged the prize in its first 2 years. Some of them are on typewritten pages and some of them are scrawled on tiny little white postcards. And among them are the judging notes that West sent to the prize administrator. Lou, would you kindly impersonate Rebecca West for us?
I'll do my best. Dear Miss Mortimer, out. Wendy Owen, half-wit. Michael Frayne, curiously dull. Melvin Bragg, to name only one defect, grossly overwritten. Mordecai Richler, his genito-urinary system keeps on coming between the reader and the page. Pity. He's quite funny sometimes. In. Anthony Pole. Not earth-shaking, I feel, because there's such a high percentage of twaddling on, but some first-rate stuff. Paul Scott. How long-winded. He and Walter Scott should have a wonderful time in the next world. But good. P.H. Newby. I admire some of this man's work so much that I cannot bear to admit that I cannot make out what this book is about. I suspect Graham Greenery, but I enjoyed reading it page by page. P.H. Newby's book, Something to Answer For, became the first winner of the Booker Prize. When West returned to the judging panel the following year, she picked up speed. In Transit by Bridget Brophy, Twaddle, out. Heroes and Villains by Angela Carter. This is surely original and imaginative, and her previous work is quite impressive in its odd way. In. Clean Straw for Nothing, The Big Wind, See You in Yakashuni, out, out, out. What can we explain? How can we explain the motive of the publishers in sending us these books? The Waterfall by Margaret Drabble. Of course, Margaret Drabble is very gifted, but The Waterfall is an appropriate title for a book with a heroine who is all wet out. Bruno's Dream, Iris Murdoch. Like all Murdoch's novels, this is unequal. The farce is clod-hopping, and some of her characters misfire entirely. But some of it is brilliantly skillful on a high level. In. The French Lieutenant's Woman by John Fowles. This seems a foolish enterprise and worked out with very little talent. The last paragraph seems to me remarkable in its pretentiousness. Out.